All right, everyone. Welcome to Street City Studio. Today, I'm Darth Wayna. In this video, I want to do a little photo shoot of the unmasking scene, right? The Darth Vader unmasking scene where Luke helps him take his mask off. That's a scene. If you follow me, if you look at my Instagram photos, I've actually done this scene before. And even before some of that, probably I've done it several times or tried to do it several times. But today we're going to do it a little different. We're gonna stick me in there as Darth Vader. Right? I'm going to have my face in there. And for this video, we're using several Darth Vaders. Usually I like to use this unmasked Darth Vader here, this older one. Let me see if I can get that to focus on it. There we go. The older one, because I really like the likeness. I don't have the newest one because I kind of don't like the likeness when I saw it. It doesn't look better than this one, so I didn't see any point. It does have the better hip articulation, but ultimately I'm not going to use this one in the full form because of the way the neck post is, because my head won't attach easily to this figure here. And that was my thought originally, was just to stick my head on this figure because of the helmet parts. But since it won't, we can just use the helmet parts. We got the mask and the cowl. Oh, that's the cowl. The helmet, the cowl, and the mask, right? But anyways, this is the vintage collection, more articulated figure here, because it did have the neck post I needed. Now, it was kind of hard to get out of there for this, but not that bad, and it didn't do any damage, right? So now I have my head on a Darth Vader and a helmet, right? We can take that helmet right off, put it back on. Now, the mask and cowl, I was hoping to get the cowl on, but the cowl won't fit at all because of my beard mostly. Right, and the mask kind of fits, but it's real snug, and I feel like if I put it on and off a couple times, it's going to wear my paint off on my face here. So I'm not going to really be jamming it on there to make it work. But the helmet works pretty good, and so I just kind of thought, let me get this out of his hand too, because he's not going to be using no lightsaber for this, right? I thought we might get a couple things in here too. You know me, I like to keep it simple. But I do have, here we go, these 3D printed terminals for this scene here, right? Get a look at that. And so I thought that'd be a good opportunity, while they're not really front and center, right? Oh, I'm going to start knocking stuff around already. Right, but they can definitely get in there a little bit. And I definitely don't get enough use out of them. They don't get much use at all, right? I tuck them away in a corner and they stay there, usually. But that adds some nice depth. The more I move around, the less I like that, though. I kind of want to get that floor crapped out, so then I'm going to have to move these in further and tighter, right? But also, right, I'm a big fan of the mouse droid here, and so I thought this might be a nice opportunity to squeeze in a mouse droid, right? I've been missing some Star Wars. And now I was thinking about where he's gonna be rested in this scene, because ultimately that's one of the things, right? I was trying to find a Darth Vader that can sit down, right? Because I was gonna use the Rogue One. I think it's the Rogue One Darth Vader figure, because it does have a neck post that would accept this head, right? But he won't sit down because of the hard plastic skirt. So that was a big problem. I didn't want to have to pull the little barbell out of this vintage collection head, because it isn't the easiest. It really takes some pulling. I'm going to have trouble getting his head, getting his helmet perfect. And as soon as I do, I'm going to move him. So I'm going to set him down. I'm just getting him in this sitting pose here, right? Oh, excuse me, burpee. But I kind of I was thinking about leaning him right against one of these somehow here, but I don't know if that's going to be right, because it seems like the angle's going to be funny, like it's turned out funny, right? If it's facing inward like that, then this one needs to be facing inward like that. And if it's not, then he's sitting against that's not, yeah. I was thinking about it, but it's not working how I wanted it to. Right, so I'm going to put these kind of back. I just want to face it like that, I guess. And I was thinking maybe I can stick some barrels in here then. Right. He can rest up against those. I feel like you always want to watch the feet positions in a position like this, right? Because it'd be easy to leave the feet just in a straight position like he was walking, right? Like, here, I'll show you, right? His cape don't want to cooperate. I'm trying not to let it bunch up too high. Right, but here, right, you got real stiff looking feet, right? So you kind of want them not so stiff looking, relaxed pose. That's actually not too bad there. Let's see if we can fix his helmet now. Right, something like that. I can almost, I can probably pull this out a little bit. Right. And now I want to get Luke in there taking his mask, right? Like there's an exchange. Or he's taking it off. And now this Luke again. Oh, I forgot. I meant to change his chest panel. Let me get that. Right, this one has the chest panel that comes off. And that's one of the only reasons this is kind of not the best looking figure these days. It doesn't really look great in the face and stuff. But it's also not the worst looking figure. And I really like the swappable chest panel. I really do. Because it makes it functional for more than one 15-second scene, you know? Or two 15-second scenes. It makes it good for the whole end of the movie, really. But kind of just want to get him standing in here, holding that stuff. Right? I feel like he's about to fall, too. He was standing. This stuff don't weigh that much. Come on. I turned his feet just a tiny bit. Now he don't. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Right, something like that. Let me try and work on these poses and stuff. This angle. Scoot in real tight. And even that that line on the bottom if I have to crop it instead of just, because I'm running into the end of my board here. Trying to get any tighter, I gotta lift up, and I don't like that. Let's see. Yeah, see if I try to pull this in, it blocks. Maybe I can move it back instead. That's something I hadn't really considered. Yeah, see, there goes his feet and helmet again. This foot's still way up there bugging me. I might have to do something more. Oh, his head's going all over the place now. Oh, well. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Oh, look at that. That's not bad at all. I feel like the helmet's not perfect. Maybe that foot's not perfect. Right? These feet are kind of floating a bit. And the more I play with that, then I lose his head. Starts sagging down. And the chin. Let me see. Kind of want him looking somber and defeated, right? But I don't want his chin buried in his neck too far. I feel like I don't know where this guy's gonna fit best. Maybe right there in the corner like that. Or maybe just kind of tucked away. Right? That works. Kind of like that. I almost want to put him on this bridge, but as I look at it and realize, well, that's not actually there. That's not a bridge I can put figures on. But I want to, right? That's kind of where I want them. Or even this bridge out here. I think, yeah, that would be perfect, this bridge. Kind of like this. This might end up being a shorter video just because I'm already there, I think. So just a tiny bit. Right, that's about it. Right, let me see if I can maybe get his helmet or his mask a little more visible there. But I mean, besides dropping some more barrels on this side, maybe, just to balance it out. Right there, that might be it. Stick a barrel here. That might be it. I feel like I could play with the brightness. Right? Maybe make it darker even, but I don't want to go too dark. That's got a nice look to it though. And again, I can't say enough for these backdrops from Cardboard Galaxy. These things are so fun. I kind of don't like feeling like a commercial, but I definitely use them. I definitely play with them. Getting lots of pictures with them. Man, that looks good. Really want these in the shot more, but they're just backdrop pieces. They're not even great prints. You can see the lines on them, the layer lines and stuff. Right? They're not perfect. Look at those layer lines. But they're cool terminals. There we go. Yeah, that might be it. Anyways, I appreciate you guys coming by. If you want to check me out on Facebook, you can follow me on Facebook at John Wayna, Wayna. Just make sure it's me and not my dad. He's also John Wayna, but he's not a toy guy at all. So don't bother him with toy questions, toy stuff. You want to check out my photography on Instagram. I post my photography on Instagram. I post it on Facebook too some, but I'm usually aiming to share it on Instagram mostly. So if you want to check me out on Instagram, that's Street City Toys, not Street City Studio like this channel, but Street City Toys on Instagram. If you don't want to remember, there's links in the descriptions, all that good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, right? I appreciate you guys. Keep playing with them toys. I'll talk to you guys real soon.